Jennifer here with breaking news on one of today's top stories, the invasion of the Chinese praying mantis. These particular mantids, Tenodira sinensis, were originally native to Asia and were brought over to North America in 1896 as a form of biopest control. They have since been making appearances across the country, especially in highly vegetated areas. These cool creatures go through parametabolous development, which means they go from egg to nymph to adult. They are terrestrial insects. Chinese mantids thrive in grasslands, meadows, and agricultural areas, and could even be lurking within your backyards. These insects can grow to be 5 inches long and are fierce predators. They use their raptorial forelegs to capture prey. Their prognathous mouthparts make them skilled killing machines when it comes to other insects. Even so, researchers assure us that they are harmless to humans. Now over to Erik Wright with the weather.
Thanks, Jen. Now, Chinese mantids in the order Mantidae, like us, enjoy spending time in their gardens. They are at their best, most ideal environment when they get to be in a lush, big garden that they just get to find all the insects they want and munch away on them. Now, they use their vision primarily to hunt, so they are more active during the day for that, but will also be active at night because it is safer to fly without the birds. But the bats, they can sense with echolocation through a specialized auditory thoracic organ. It is also very important for the males to fly at night, as they can sense the females through the pheromones, which are less active. The mating season in temperate climates typically takes place in autumn, while in tropical areas, mating season can occur all year round. In temperate climates, adults do not survive the winter, and the eggs undergo a diapause, hatching in the spring. They are predominantly found in tropical areas, but you will find them in some temperate areas. And now, Josh with sports.
Thank you, Erik. The mantis feeds on live prey, specifically arthropods, and occasionally they will eat smaller insects of their own species. They stalk their prey with slow, stealthful moves, waiting for it to come within its reach. If they're really hungry, they might venture farther outside of their typical cover to get their prey. They strike rapidly with raptorial front legs. Their primary predators include frogs, birds, snakes, and spiders. During the nymph stage, they can also be the prey of their own species, as well as during the mating season. As pets, most live between 6 months and 1 year. They should be housed individually in about a 12 by 12 container so they can easily find food, as well as to prevent your mantises, if you have more than one, from fighting each other, because sometimes they are cannibalistic. Mantises are very protective of their territory. They'll either bite, or in most cases, they'll fly away. When threatened, they spread their legs and their wings to make themselves look larger than they really are. This just in. I have just received breaking news of a violent murder that occurred at 3:15 this very afternoon. A dragonfly of the family Odonata has been found dead at a local Christmas tree farm. The Chinese mantid is the prime suspect. Here's Jennifer live on the scene.
Praying mantises eat a variety of insects, including this dragonfly. They eat also hummingbirds and small lizards and snakes and whatever they can get their claws on. Here's one right now. Let's talk about sex.
Hi, and welcome to this week's sexy segment on Chinese mantids. Hot stuff, am I right? Now, praying mantids are like totally savage when it comes to their sex life. See, what happens is, in late summer, the mantid babes are going to be fully grown. They are ready to find a bae. The mantid dudes are going to find their perfect babe, mount, and do her. Here's the craziest part though. After they do, the babes, if they're feeling hungry, will turn themselves around and chomp off their baes' heads. Crazy, am I right? But anyways, after they get some, the babes will start producing eggs that'll turn into like babies and stuff. She'll make about like 3 to 7 foam sacs with about like 60 to 100 eggs in like each of them. And you know what's crazy? We totes have a photo of these nido sacs, right? Right. Anyway, when the babies are done cooking, the females will lay these eggs on a twig, where the sac eventually hardens into what like science people and stuff call ethicas. These cute little mantid babies usually hatch like 6 weeks later in like the springtime. It's all pretty. The babies have to travel far distances to avoid their carnivore brothers and sisters. Brr. After that, they'll start eating other small insects. They'll shed their exoskeletons until they become fully grown the next summer.
in the track, beat, beat.